Okay, I'm recording now. Say, fellas, you can be mad at me tomorrow. You can be mad. You can be mad at me tomorrow. But right now, I'm gonna have to slap you niggas right now. I gotta figure out this little song idea. But I'm gonna tell you something now, ladies. I got my buzz right. I got everything right. Ladies, I want y'all to pay close attention to what I'm saying. This, this will help you, especially my young ladies. Fellas, I want y'all to take a back seat because I'm about to spill the beans. Ladies, I'm about to teach you politics. I'm about to teach you straight politics. Since y'all don't understand politics of the world, I'm gonna teach you politics in these streets. Shout out to my cousin Tay for buying this Yeti for my birthday. Ladies, have you ever wondered why a guy asks you your name? Never thought about it, huh? Uncle Craig gonna tell you why we asking your name. Fellas, come to the forefront real quick. And I ask all my niggas this question. If you see a fine female at the gas station, Walmart, wherever you see her, and you think she attractive, do you have to know her name in order to have sex with her? It's a rhetorical question. I asked a bunch of my niggas this at the gym a while back. And them niggas was looking at all the women that was just walking by. They was looking. God damn, she fine. Da, 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 da. I think a little different. So I asked my niggas. I was looking at the females walking back and forth and at the little tights on and shit. So I asked them. I say, do you have to know her name in order to have sex with her? Nigga sat back and thought about it. But I knew what the answer was. One of my niggas that straight up said, he said, nah, I ain't gotta know her name. I said, okay. This nigga bit on the bait. So okay, that's fair. You don't have to know her name in order to have sex with her. So I asked him right after that. So I asked him, why do you ask her name? It was a bunch of answers. Oh man, I want to get to know her. I got to know her name in order to, this, that, and the third. I say, well, hold on, you just told me you didn't have to know her name in order to get her in the bed. So why do you walk up and ask her what her name is? They didn't have an answer. When it really boiled down to it, they thought about it. It's like, I don't know why you ask her name. But you know what your intentions are. So I say, why you ask her name? Everybody looked around, they were looking at each other. You know what I'm saying? My partners. I ain't gonna call you niggas out because y'all my Facebook friends and y'all niggas married and shit. So niggas was like, nah, God damn, I ain't never thought about that. Why do I ask her what her name is? I'm gonna tell you ladies why we ask what your name is. We don't give a damn what your name is. We don't care what your name is. You can say your name Jesus Christ. We don't care. Because most of the time we ain't listening no how. That's why we call you baby, whatever name some nigga done gave you, sugar booty, whatever it is. Why do we call you names like that? Because we don't want to mix you up with the other chick. But why we really ask you what your name is, this is what you call campaigning. I'm campaigning to let you know that I'm really interested in you. I ain't gonna throw up the air quotes and shit, but we wanna know, we wanna act like we interested in what you're saying. We really not. Whatever you telling us in that conversation, we can figure out what you want. If you say, well, I'm looking for a partner, I'm looking for this, you can tell us we looking for a 6'3" guy in a big blue suit. You know what? I'm gonna look like a giant ass Smurf at the end of the day. I'm campaigning for your vote. So whatever you tell me, that's what I'm gonna conform to. Just like any politician would. And I'm not making this political. Don't get it twisted. It has nothing to do with that. I know my niggas gonna be calling me early in the morning. Man, Craig, why would you put a video out like that, man? Play some music. Nah, nigga, I can't play no music, man. I got to let the cat out the bag. Now, if the ladies don't want to listen to it, that's cool. But I'm finna tell you how niggas think. Now, if you fall for the con, then that's on you. Uncle Bevo Lottie tried to tell you. We don't care what your name is. We don't care what your name is. You could, yeah. My name Shanique was it? We don't care. I ain't even heard it. I ain't even heard his name, especially if I'm liquored up. I really ain't heard what you said. We are trying to get you in bed as fast as we can. At any cost. Because I'm about to tell you now, when we get ready to go out, when me and my boys used to go out, I'm the last of the Mohicans. I'm the only cat out of my group that's my partners that ain't married. I'm the last one. It's for good reason. I'm the last one. But when we used to go out back in the early 2000s, you know, mid 20 teens and all that, we go out 4 or 5 at a time. You hit that end of the club, you hit that end, I'm on this end, you in the middle, here, that. Nigga, we be spread out, nigga. Nigga, we be spread out like we in a war or something. We talking to 2 or 3 of them at a time, and we coming out with something. I'm telling you what it is. Niggas are not getting together before we go out to the club and like, hey, let's go out and meet the last girl we gonna ever meet. 1, 2, 3, let's get married. No, we don't do that. Hell no, we don't do that. Even if the nigga's married. You know how many married niggas I done been out with? How many married with the ring that I done been out with? And niggas will tell me in a second, hey, let me use your car. Nigga, okay, for what? I already know what the answer is. For what? Nigga, give me the keys. Alright, nigga, just don't get nothing on my seat, nigga. And they gone. Because they can't get caught in their car. So I gotta wait for this nigga to take my truck around the corner, do something in the car, bring me my keys back, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully ain't no DNA in this mug. You know what I'm talking about? Come on, man. Y'all niggas, y'all ain't hearing me. Y'all ain't hearing me, ladies. But when I say we campaigning, we campaigning for your vote. What's the vote? Tell me what the vote is. I'm simulcast YouTube and Facebook. Yeah, this is how it's going. I'm finna make a podcast and this finna be the real deal. This finna be the real deal Holyfield. I'm campaigning for your vote. What you think the vote is? Once I cast my ballot. Once I cast my ballot. For all my fishermen out there, when you cast the bait out there, what you hoping to catch? What are you hoping to catch when you put that worm on the hook? You want to catch that grand prize. You want to catch that trophy. But when you catch that trophy, and this is where it get tricky, ladies. It's a difference between catching fish to eat opposed to catching a fish to show. I throw my worm out there, boom, I catch that big mouth bass. I catch the fish, take the hook out, show my friends, look, I catch fish. Look, see how they be posing with the fish every time they catch it? Look, I caught a fish. Shout out to my nigga Steve Lookout, man. That nigga a true hunter, fisherman, and huntsman, and all that shit. Catch the fish. See the fish? I caught me a fish. Show it to your friends. And what do those fishermen do when they done showing their friends off and they done hooking it and whatever they did to the fish? What they do with the fish? Throw it back in the water. But some ladies do this. Some ladies get thrown back in the water, and then for whatever reason they swim real fast and throw themselves back on the boat, flipping and flopping, looking at you. Asking you, are you coming back here fishing next weekend? Yes, to catch other fish. Other fish in the sea. I don't know. I threw that analogy out there. It'll make sense once you figure it out. You'll figure it out. It's pretty simple. But 99.965, that's what I read, of the encounters that we have with you women is not to be the last one. You are not the last fish we trying to catch. Nah, for what? When there's plenty of fish in the sea. And ladies, y'all can play that role too. You can play this role too if you want to. But you just gonna get dug out a lot. You're putting a lot of miles on yourself because your nature is not to go fishing. Your nature is to be caught. Just rock with me. Y'all rock with me. Just rock with me. Rock with me. And niggas don't be calling my phone tomorrow and telling my man Craig, you need to take that video down. No, I'm not taking this down. If we meet you, don't matter where it's at. It doesn't matter where it's at. The hunt is the same. I'm sorry. The campaign is the same. If we meet you at the nightclub, if it's Walmart, the bus stop, it don't matter. The game is still the same. It's whether or not you gonna bite the hook. That's why when niggas go fishing and they go hunting, they got more than one hook, they got more than one bullet. It's more than one worm. I got to catch her with something. I got to use the same worm, but I'm going to use it on different women. It's the God honest truth. "17 minutes in, but it's the same. It's the same process since the beginning of time, or the caveman, or whatever. You hit a motherfucker upside the head, take it home with you, or take it back to the cave. It's the same process. Evolution really hasn't changed between guys trying to get a female. It ain't changed. And I would explain to you ladies, and niggas gonna be mad at me. Hey man, be mad at me, man, and I deal with it. I deal with you niggas accordingly. But ladies, that's politics. That's straight politics. It's a lie, deceived and twisted and molded and shaped into what you want as the truth and as what you looking for. I had a nigga tell me one time, one of my best friends, he knew me before, he knew my name before I knew mine. That's how close I am to this nigga. And I made a video a long time ago. The nigga told me, hey man, dang, don't, man, you can't make videos like that, man. Them females gonna know too much about you. And my response to him was, so? Ask any woman on my timeline that knows me, or okay, I tell you what, any woman that knows me that's on my timeline, they'll tell you I'm worse in real life. I'm worse. This is the PG-13 version you getting because I know my mama and my aunts and all them gonna be watching. You know what I'm saying? But if they wasn't watching, if we wasn't friends on this book, you got a whole nother animal. I'm just being PG right now. I promise you I'm being PG. Look into my left eye. You dealing with a for real beast. And I ain't afraid to call it how it is. It's serious about this campaign out here. And the more and more that we get into this stock culture with the Cardi B's and The Meg the Stallion. And somebody please tell Megan the Stallion that a stallion is a male horse. If she was want to be corrected by it, it'd be Megan the mare. I heard niggas start calling her a man. That's a big old woman. She got to be about 6'8". Anyway, women, when we ask you, hey, damn, pretty face, what's your name? Anything you say after that, we're not listening. We catch its and bits and cracks and this, that, and the third. Okay. We don't care what your name is. Who cares? And if we do catch your name, my name Brenda. And if we can remember Brenda, we gonna rock your name all the way until we get ready to rock you. And once we rock you, basically once we get you in the bed, you have no more bargaining chips. That's it. Mission accomplished. That 8 seconds, that's all we was after. We was just after that 8 seconds. That 2 weeks or 3 months, whatever that Steve Harvey goofy shit y'all be reading. Once we done with that, all right, go fix me a sandwich. I don't fix no nigga no sandwich. Cut off. We ain't gonna call you no more. So that's politics, ladies. That's politics at its finest. Once we first, we're gonna go over it again, because repetition is the mother of skill. First, we ask you your name. We don't care. Once we go through the process, we might have to take you out. If a nigga on his game, he can get you to the house within a week. If you're a real player, the first 2 or 3 days he can have you over at his house. But if he got to take you out and feed you drinks and all that, okay, let's say 2 weeks. 2 weeks to get in, come to the crib or whatever. The same thing is on his mind. Are you willing to give it up? Are you willing to give it up? And if you don't give it up, well, the first time you come over, shit, they ain't gonna call you no more, because I ain't spending no more money. Unless he one of these little simps out here. If he was one of these niggas that was taught by his mama to treat her like a lady. That old goofy ass. That old goofy shit. Then, once he treats you like a lady, and he get what he want, which probably was at a low cost. You know, so I mean, I don't know how y'all females rocking. I mean, a few wing dinners and some cheap liquor, maybe a blunt. You know, whatever it is, he'll figure it out. Just like I said before, he'll conform to whatever you want. If he see you too high class, or you think you too high class, he gonna bring the bid down lower. He bring the bid down low. And then you negotiate high, then he go down lower, then eventually, if y'all don't split apart, he gonna meet you in the middle. Or y'all will meet each other in the middle. But it's cost versus risk. It's business. It's I ain't gonna even get into that. But if he get what he want out of you at the cheapest price that maybe that he can afford, after that, Depending on it, really sometimes it depends on the guy, because some guys ain't never been with a bunch of women. When I say a bunch of women, I mean go to sleep with 3 women in his bed. A lot of y'all ain't never did that. But I'm gonna do another video on just on some player shit. Just what the real players do. What a real player would do. Or a pimp. I tried it. It didn't work for me. I wasn't good at it. But the campaign is fun. The campaign is really fun. It's just, ladies, what are you willing to fall for? Does he gotta be handsome? Money? Status? What are you willing to fall for to come up? Because we all know you ain't gonna tell the nigga, or you ain't gonna tell now one of these dudes, I ain't giving up no sex until I'm married. Say, man, I'm Bevo Lighted, man. I'm a catch out. Y'all view this shit, man. Hey, if I could get some fellas, on the cast, man, we need to start making some money with this, man. I need about 3 or 4, 5, 6, 23 niggas that's on that bullshit. If you with me, inbox me, man. I'm serious, bro. We can go nationwide with this shit, nigga. You just can't hold back. That's the only thing you just can't hold back. But if you serious about it, serious about this podcast business, nigga, I'm with you, bro. I invested in myself. I don't know what I'm doing. I invested in this. I took a few $1,000s and I'm invested in this, and I don't know what I'm doing. So my niggas, if you want to get serious about it, and we're gonna do the research and how to get paid doing this shit, I got a good idea how to get paid. But I want some more of my niggas in this. You know what I'm saying? You just can't be scary. You just can't be scary, man. Don't be scared to say what's on your mind. You got one life, nigga. What is you scared to say what you want to? Because when they dump your ass and they grind them worms eating on you, nigga, that's a wrap. Nigga, you might well say what you want to while you out here. Shit. So if any one of my cats that's just serious about it, man, come on with it, man. Bevo Lighted checking out.